Yeah, dog. Thomas G here once again with another cryptocurrency video for you guys. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to pound the like button, drop a comment. Always remember, I'm not a financial advisor, for damn sure not a professional. This is cryptocurrency. Don't ever allow an influencer or any social media platform out there to influence you when it comes to crypto. You could get wrecked. I'm a little starstruck right now. Well, I always am. I always run into this fool at the store all the time. I'm a big UFC fan. And right now I'm looking at Chuck Liddell put his grocery cart away before he gets into his car. I always see him in the bread section. Now he's in the parking lot. Big old gut, just like me, but he's got a fanny pack. That's one dude you wouldn't laugh at. Chuck Liddell, the Iceman. Anyways, let's get into it. We're going to talk about DeFi on PulseChain. All right, I'm going to make this a quick video because I want to ultimately circle back into why I'm, going in with the OG WebChef DeFi platform. Across the board on PulseChain, there's not a whole lot of dApps, right? Like the true DeFi. Like DeFi, the definition of DeFi to me is not only just decentralized finance and all the APRs and all that. It's like a dApp that you can interact with, that's sticky, that gets users, that you can onboard users, and you have a lot of fun. You earn money, you earn yield, you earn ROI, whatever it may be, right? PulseChain lacks that. Even before, I used to go and look at my farms and look how much ink I made, since the incentive token no longer is incentivized to farm for, right? The emissions got cut. They got like cut, quadruple cut a few times, right? So that people would pretty much pull their LP. So thin liquidity is across the board on PulseChain. What happens in that environment? Volatility is here on a large scale, up and down. So, you got to be careful for that. It can go up drastically in a New York minute. It can go down drastically. Violently dip, aggressively rip. And, the OA address staked a lot of hex, p-hex, and there's no reason to stake anymore. I remember right before PulseChain launched, I had like 12.5 million hex at the time and a large stake that was rolling every 30 days. So I had all these stakes, but I had one that I would restake every 30 days. And that would yield like 10K a month in hex yield. I'd earn more hex tokens. I would keep like $5,000 worth, compound it, sell the rest, and send it to my bank, live off of it. So now that the OA address has staked so much, right? We're what do you call it? Diluted? Yeah, I guess you could say diluted. We're not going to get the bang for our buck as we would before that happened. A lot of hex came off the market, staked long term, 5-5-5-5, 5-year, 10-year stakes, you name it. It was done. So now you're not going to earn a pretty penny like you used to especially over the past 2 years, and definitely after the OA address staked all that hex. And that was back when it was just eHex, right? That crazy yield. And now that we don't have farming, now that it's not something you can market or even really look forward to doing with 30-day, 1 year, 2 year, even 3 year stakes, doesn't pay you diddly squat when it comes to hex on PulseChain or even on Ethereum. You're in a situation when you go, well, what's available across the board out there? What are people doing? Is there any fun dApps? And right now, OG WebChef, 3D Rekt have put together a system that is going to benefit their printer tokens. And that's been DeFi for me. It's been an up and down roller coaster. I've been in it since February. I ROI'd in the first 30 days. A lot of people I know I did. A lot of us rolled back profits and then you're down on it. Whatever. The sentiment in PulseChain has been extraction, right? So it's tough. However, I'm going to support OG WebChef. I like the dApp. I like the concept. Right now, it's not rewarding pretty much anything. Right at the beginning, it was, first day was on and popping, but they're getting some things in order. They're making some adjustments. They've announced it. OG's been quiet. 3D Weck's been coming out and saying, hey, We're fine-tuning things. It's coming around the mountain, right? And I have these conversations with him, not too much about details on what's going on in the background at all. Just really, like, hey, tell me what I need to know when it comes to claiming, and how do I do this? How do I do this? So I can go and present it to show a user to potentially onboard people, right? So links in the description, guys. And this is not for everybody. If you're new to the printers, go take a look. I got bells and whistles in the description of the video. Flexmas is printing over 10% daily ROI right now. It's crazy. About 36, 37 cents right now. Remember token. Remember the 5th of November. All right. Chef over a week ago said bot operations going to shut down while we work on the dApp and, all the concepts and ideas and the launch of the vaults. The vaults are launched. The bot operation obviously is still shut down. Remember was printing before. So, once the ducks are aligned, I want to use this platform to earn and onboard people that are interested in DeFi, that are interested in dApps. And right now, there's not a lot of earning opportunity in PulseChain outside of what has been disconnected from us, which is yield farming. If you want to yield farm on PulseX, you're not going to get any bang. You're not going to get much bang for your buck, right? Staking Hex doesn't make sense anymore. It's no longer a lucrative operation or even an idea or thought that you could put together to make it make sense. Sacrifice prices have been down for 2 years, so people want to make either quick money trading, buy the dips, DCA, or they want DeFi. And if this dApp, right, can be used as an onboarding tool and become successful, which I believe in Chef, I believe in 3D, you have to believe that they will achieve what you are speculating. And I'm speculating success. I'm speculating that it will do well. I'm speculating that there is special, innovative thoughts and ideas and tokenomics that are going to be the adjustments they make. They're going to be something special. I got chapstick. So that's where you're at, right? You pull out of this and you say, F it, I don't want to do it. You're back in just, Pulse, where the sentiment is like, is ETH going back up? What's going on? Everything's down. So you got to pick your poison. You got to pick your position. I don't want to say poison, but your positions and what you want to do. And I want to be in the first runner as far as a successful dApp. Like, we haven't seen anything when it comes to a decentralized application on PulseChain succeed at levels that, people are talking about it every day. Influencers, you're seeing screenshots of earnings. You don't see any of that. So in order to make that happen, it has to be community driven. People have to talk about it. People have to be excited about it. And right now, we have just I don't even want to say an inch of excitement, a great deal of excitement with Flexmas being at the 10% plus that it is right now. And it's been printing between 8 to 9% in the past 24 hours. Now it's about 10. And we know that, remember, could get switched on just like that. And the vault has a ton of, like 850 trillion tokens and a ton of gas. So I speculate, remember, and gas will be turned back on full throttle with Flexmas, with the vaults. People will start to play and things will pick up. When that happens, I'll be ready. And I just want this to succeed so bad so that it can be the face of PulseChain. And I'm going to do everything I can to educate people. I have tutorials. Check out a tutorial video I posted from the other day. Check out my live streams for more education on that. But DeFi right now on PulseChain, I think this is an important moment for the entire chain. Whether you support OG or not, you should want this to succeed because it does have the ability to bring something to the table, right, that is in a niche market and that people want and that will excite them. And new users is very important. Like Richard says, you suck at marketing. Well, this is a good marketing tool. So let's go out there and get it, guys. Pound the like button. Till next time. Yeah, dog.